This unit on environmental law has been written by Professor Jerry Bates. Here, we discuss the role law plays in implementing a government's environmental priorities. We also look at how business decision-making must be influenced by legal concerns and requirements. And to what extent can the instruments of law show leadership in sustainability and environmental development? In preparing for an EMS, we saw that organizations do have to consider external influences placed on them, and legislation and environmental law is one of those areas that really has to be considered. Otherwise, there are sometimes quite big liabilities and fines that companies might have to deal with. One of the focus areas of this unit is ecologically sustainable development and its concept in law. But this does come with a number of challenges. I'll give you an example of a couple of these. Although the principles of sustainable development are embedded in law, nowhere does law require the application of these principles as a governing role. Also, the interpretation of environmental legislation is often influenced by individual judges, which can be either conservative or reformist. So again, that has quite a big influence on how these statutes are interpreted. We do, though, highlight throughout the course a number of case studies to kind of unpack these realities of environmental law a little bit more and make them more practical and real for you. The latter half of the units focuses more on how environmental law is enforced, and it looks at both civil and criminal enforcement. A recent example of both civil and criminal enforcement is the record $4 billion fine that BP had to pay for its Gulf of Mexico oil spill in 2010. So you could look at that and explore that a little bit more to see how environmental law is linked to sustainability. I do hope that you find this unit really useful in understanding environmental law and the implications of environmental legislation on your particular organization.